Well, hello, my beautiful ones. How are you today? So, hope everyone's doing well. If you've never seen me before, we're going to start with an affirmation. This is so that we can open up our energy because we're always different frequencies. This is to put us in the same vibration as different frequencies. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards. I will cut them in front of you, but let's open this energy, open our energy up, and let's see what this energy is, so that we can flow with it, right? We're going to be flowing with life. We're no longer going to be fighting against it. So here I go. Ready? Take a deep breath. Let's just be right here in this moment. Let everything else fall away. Okay. I open the flow of this day with a willing heart and quiet mind. I breathe in what is true. I breathe out what is heavy. I stand in a circle of clear light, protected, connected, and profoundly guided. I allow every symbol, every word, every pulse of intuition to land exactly where my soul can use it. I am ready to receive, ready to remember, ready to rise. And so it is. Let's take another deep breath. And release it. Okay, here we go. Speaking of which, can you guys leave me a comment and let me know? I kind of want your input on this. This is personal, okay? And I know y'all are like, ooh, personal. Yes, it's personal. So, we know about numerology. I've done some numerology videos here. I guess I'm gonna shuffle them again. Anyway, so what I keep seeing, this was the other day, and I spoke to my friends about it, but I'd like your opinion in New York, because a lot of you are psychic or intuitive or, empathic. So I'd like your insight on this, if you would please leave me a comment. I've experienced, like everyone else, synchronicity numbers, right? And so because I kind of know numerology, I don't know a lot about numerology. I know enough that I studied some, right? Anyway, so what I've seen is that people will see 111, 222, 333, and we'll see the numbers, but you'll see them like all day long for a couple of days, right? Or just one day, depending on your path. What I was seeing, I have not heard anybody say this, and I myself have not experienced it in this way. Okay. I was seeing, this started in the morning. I saw 1111. Then I saw, and I'm telling you, when I see it, to me, it's just an indication of the universe speaking to me. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's blah, 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 right? And then I move on, right? I just become aware and move on. That's what I did when the 1111 came out. And I've been seeing 1111 a lot lately. So that was a little bit normal for me in this stage right now, in this phase, whatever I'm going through, right? But then I was like, oh, what time is it? Because I was videoing, I was working, and I look up and I'm like, oh, what time is it? It was 1:11. And so I was like, oh, okay. So 11:11, 1:11, didn't think anything about it, continued on with I think I went to lunch or had some lunch or something. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, what time is it? And I saw 222. And then I saw 333. And by the 333, I'm like, wait, what's happening? I've not seen this progress like this. And I saw 222, 333, 444. And I'm telling you, I wasn't looking for it. I have that Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius mind, so my mind was off in different directions, right? I didn't fixate on it at all, because I wasn't trying to figure anything out at the time. I was just like, oh, that's that number, right? So I saw it 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, and then I saw 1111. I have never experienced that. So first, would you guys leave me a comment and let me know, have you experienced that? And what was the outcome for you? What were you going through? And using your intuitive psychic abilities or empathic abilities, can you guys let me know what you think about this? Because I'm kind of, I mean, obviously, like my analytical side says, oh, it's progression, but there's got to be a deeper something that I'm not seeing. And again, you guys know my belief system. People come in front of me and I mirror them as they mirror me. So maybe you guys have some insight that I don't. I would really appreciate it. That's my silly story. If you comment, that would be greatly appreciated. There is no wrong answer. I will take your answers to heart and I will pay attention and listen. Okay, so thank you. Anyway, back to you and me in this flow of the energy. Let's see what's going on today. So let me cut these cards. One more time. Let's see what the universe has to say to us today. Okay, so what's the main focus, or what's the energy we can sort of focus on to help flow in this day and have the universe help us as we move through life and reality rearranges itself around us, right? So let's see. Oh my God. So y'all don't know this, but while I was shuffling before I was on camera, I was like, you know what card I haven't seen? I haven't seen the death card. I cannot believe that. I don't know why I can't believe it. Stuff like that happens all the time. Anyway, so this is a great day for transformation. This is a great energy for becoming aware and clearing, like becoming aware so that you can clear and transform into the new vibration, into the new phase of your life, into the things that have been almost like time has been holding you back a little, or you would consider it that way. Everything's in a perfect timing, but we can't see it, right? But this is like that energy where there's going to be some clarity, there's going to be some movement, there's going to be some surprises coming in for some people, there's going to be opportunity coming in for some people. Whatever this is, though, it's attached to this transformation that you've been working on, this transformation that you have been really anchoring and try to settle in. Okay, I mean, do you see how in this this is part of her, even the old self, and how are we transforming into the new self and understanding that this never goes away. It's just not focused on, and that's okay until it needs to be focused on again, right? So yeah, and I'm seeing how for some of you, yeah, for some of you, I'm getting people that are, this is your belief system, okay? I'm getting people that are almost afraid to let that part go because where does that part go? Will it be lost in the abyss? Will there be evil there? Will there be, like, it's almost like you're afraid to let that go because then it will be lost or it won't be in a good place. Or I know that sounds strange, but this is what I'm getting. Because what I'm seeing is that it's covered by for you, your wording, your understanding would be it's being held by the angels. Okay? It's being held, that part of you that you are going to release, that went through that trauma, that went through that abandonment, that went through that toxicity of the lies and the cheating and the missed opportunities and the other people always get it and I don't, I'm not that lucky, and all that, right? It's part of you, so it feels comfortable, but you are aware that you need to release that. And I think for some of you, I know this sounds strange, this is just for some of you, Not for everybody. It's not the big collection, but I'm seeing this part in it where some of you are almost afraid to let that go, because then who will you be? Where will it go? Is it safe to go that wherever it's going to go, right? And the answer is the angels are going to be holding it for you. It is never in a bad spot or in the abyss, right? It's like they're almost like they're holding your sadness. They're holding your anger. They're holding that little girl and that little boy that didn't get the attention. They're holding that little girl and that little boy that cried tears at night. They're holding that little girl and that little boy who was abandoned, who had to witness violence, who all of that. Okay, they're holding it. It is safe with them. Okay, now that's, again, not for everybody, but that's the way that you would understand the interpretation. Yeah, so this is a day of transformation. Like, I don't want to get too deep into the other part, but I relayed the message. For others, this is where you're going to see that thing come through. This is where you're going to understand that part of you that you weren't understanding that was holding you back. And whatever you get today, it's part of this transformation, okay? So the death, when that old part of you goes, it's normal to mourn it. It's normal to, to be sad because it's gone, right? And I think some of you you won't allow yourself, because you feel guilty about, like, well, that's the bad part of me. Why wouldn't I let it go? Why do I have these feelings? I want you to honor those feelings, because that's part of the death process. That's part of the process of you transmuting and transitioning and transforming. Okay? All right. So, is this a gift? What's the gift or what's the challenge? You, my friend, my beautiful one, you got the Knight of Coins. With this offering and your transformation, you are grounding your new reality. You are what I'm calling anchoring the new reality. So this card in itself says you are going to have some opportunity, and that may be a challenge. For others of you, say that you are going to have an opportunity come your way, and that is a gift. It's a blessing, right? So either way, you're having an opportunity, you're having something come to you, and it's physical. It's transformed into physical. It's making it very grounded in your life right now. This is what you wanted. And you, for everybody that I'm talking to here right now, you are learning to hold space. You are learning to hold your space in this life. And I will talk in another video about just how we're not holding the space in our own reality. And that's why we don't have the room. We haven't. Like, we have felt for so long and been told for so long to basically be small, right? And so we've become accustomed to that, right? And so, but in doing that, you're not holding your space here in life. I'm not saying to hold space for other people. I'm saying your own space. You are not holding. If your energy is small because you've made it small because that's what society told you to make it, how do you expect those big abundant things to come into your life? There's not enough space. That makes sense? This is what you're learning. This is the remembrance. Okay? So, some of you will see it as a challenge. Can I do that? Oh my God, I might ruffle some feathers. Oh, here I go again. I'm going to have to fight. Like, that's the challenge, not to be in that. I've told you, this goes along with what I've said before. Stop asking the universe. You are a huge, ancient, wise being who has put themselves in an avatar meat suit. You used to hold space for galaxies. Now, you don't even have to tell, you just command what you envision, command your dreams. Stop asking the universe, command it. That's who you are. Remember who you are. Okay? So, what's the action or embodiment? Look at you. The action, yeah, for me, I'd say the action is actually becoming aware in this Ten of Cups. You are so much further than just becoming aware. You are in the awareness when with this energy. Okay, it's a 10. Okay, it's a 10 of Cups. This means emotionally this will fulfill you, and you have every right, your birthright as a human here, to be emotionally fulfilled. Okay, do you see the sunset or the sunrise, however you want to see it? Your life is changing. So the action is to emotionally allow this. That's the action. The embodiment is to recognize and emotionally sit in this space of having all these things come about for you. Holding that space big enough so that it can materialize for you. Okay? I'll stop it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I close the circle, I want to thank everybody for coming in every day and sharing their energy with me and allowing me to do this. I'm so enjoying myself. I was going to say having a lot of fun. That too, but I'm enjoying myself. It's a good space. So please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This helps my algorithm because I have dreams too, right? And if you could help me with that, that would be great. Yeah, if I've helped you in any way, I would love that type of help. If you like, share, subscribe, and if you'll leave the comment about the number thing, that would be great. So let's close this circle. Let's take a deep breath. With gratitude, I close this circle of insight. What serves my path, I keep. What does not, I release with love. My heart is anchored. My spirit is steady. And the flow of this day moves with me in grace. I am guided. I am supported. I am enough. And so it is. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.